Hey, what's up? It's your boy Liam, and I'm back with my beautiful wife here, and it's been a while, so I just thought I should actually make a video for once because today's a big day for me. It is my 2-year anniversary for starting testosterone, and I'm
Yay!
real
Happy
happy about that.
anniversary!
Thank you. Happy to be here, happy to be in a home with our beautiful girl who is sleeping right behind us right now, if you hear snoring.
It's her foot.
But I just wanted to come on and just give a little update because it's been a long time and a lot has happened. So we'll just jump right in. I don't even know the last video I made, but I'm just going to talk about some new stuff, and my wife's going to help me along because I always kind of stumble through these videos. So we'll see where we get.
You should do This Is My Voice.
Yeah, I tried to do voice updates, guys. I really did, and I'm just so inconsistent, and my brain is so scattered that I could never stay on track with that sort of thing. But maybe I'll just show you a little clip of my voice from like way back in. Hey, where better to show it than to you guys? And you can hear it now because it's pretty darn different. But besides that, I've started taking new medication, which has been really great. I'm like 20 days, I think, into it, and it's been really good. I switched from injections to T-gel, and I've heard people talk about their reservations, but honestly, for me, it's been really great. I like it a lot. It feels like my hormones are staying a lot more consistent instead of more like up, down through the like once a week injections. I feel a lot more stable. Like I don't have as many just fluctuations. Yeah, definitely. And so I've really been liking it. Other than that, I was gonna say I finally legally got my judgment changed for my name change.
Yay!
Now I'm just trying to get all my documents changed through COVID. Is really tough because everything's appointment only and there's absolutely no appointments available. So we're working on that in the making, but I did get my court judgment, so we are in the right direction.
I had a question.
Yes.
So, for folks that might be curious what those fluctuations when you were on your past medication, when you were doing testosterone injections versus a lotion, what were some of the fluctuations you noticed? So, like at the beginning versus the end, what were you experiencing?
So, at the beginning of the week when I first did my shot, I felt very high energy, just very almost more anxious, more sweaty. I already suffer from anxiety. Not suffer, but I have anxiety. And so I would feel more like heart racing and more just like blood pumping at the beginning of the week. And then as the week went on to closer to my next shot, I just felt more decreased energy. Sometimes I would get headaches. I've suffered from migraines in the past, and so those would start to seep their way back in. And especially if I didn't take care of my health, I felt the side effects a lot worse. So I really had to keep on track with that sort of thing.
More like emotions that you didn't necessarily identify with, too?
Yeah, definitely. Like just feeling less like myself, more emotional at the end of the week. I could be tipped off more easily. There's nothing wrong with crying, but I might cry more at the end of the week if something happened or something wasn't going as well. I'd be like, man, what is going on? And I'd be like, oh, tomorrow's T-Day. Makes sense.
It was like a rolling joke with
Yeah,
us.
it's like, oh, T-Day. Oh, it's T-Day tomorrow? Because I would, react differently or just feel things more intensely. So it seems like I just don't really even notice anymore now that I started T-gel. It just feels more like consistent line. And also for me, it's kind of helped me stay in a routine because it is a daily medication, the gel. So I have to wake up every morning and I take a shower and I do my gel. And that really helps me, get out of bed and do something right away instead of being like, oh, what should I do next kind of thing. So it's helped me in that sense a lot. And it's not something that I could have really done up until this point because it kind of took a stable home environment to do that. And up until, recently, we hadn't had the most stable of home conditions. So it's something that
It's a little
I'm
bit of a
very grateful
privilege.
of, but it's definitely, yeah, it is a privilege to be able to have that routine and be in a stable position to do it. So I understand varying circumstances that may not lead to that type of decision.
Can I tell them about how I suggested before he got the gel? He was like on his last week of shots, and I was like, let's just see if like you can get up and take showers every day, like if that's something that's good for your mental health, and just put like regular lotion on. And I would say if you're, kind of in a toss up between if you can do that or not, try that for a week, even if it's not an actual T-gel, seeing like how your body reacts to getting up every day at the same time and putting on lotion. And it's also a nice time to just take 20 minutes to yourself.
Definitely.
Because he has to let it soak in and not touch me or I'll get tea. So he's been like kind of self-caring, and maybe after you do your T-gel you could continue putting lotion on and stuff like that. So I think it's great. It's
Definitely.
really helped him.
It's my me time.
And it helps us start our day. So it's been really good for our relationship.
Totally. Yeah. Because before I'd be laying around like, okay, when do I start my day? Or what do I do now? But now it's just like I get up, I take my shower, I do my gel, and then we go about our business. So for someone who was lacking routine and motivation, it's really helped motivate me to just get in the shower first thing and, go for my day. So yeah, it has been very helpful in my own personal experience. I've very much enjoyed the change.
Do you want to share where you apply it?
Sure. I kind of looked up where was the best, I guess. And time and time again, I kept hearing like upper arm and shoulder. So I do my medication is prescribed for 6 pumps of 1% gel. So I do 3 on one arm and then 3 on the other and just rub it in until it soaks in. And I just sit and relax and
How long do
kind of
you
meditate.
usually have to wait for it to completely soak in?
About 10 minutes, and then you're pretty much good to go.
So something else I've noticed as a wife of a trans man is if it's dysphoric for you to sit for 10 minutes with yourself and have no top on, I would suggest like using a tank top. Because then it's not brushing against your arms while it's drying, and you still have like some coverage or flattening of any areas you might be dysphoric about. So,
which also reminds me, I've also made sort of like a goals type poster. Me and Claire both did, and one of my goals was to consistently do push-ups every week, and seeing like my chest every morning helps me stay motivated on my workout goals because I'm reminded daily of where I am and where I want to be. And so I've been more consistent with working out, I feel like, and staying on my routine because I am sitting with my body every day and staring at myself. Whereas in the past, I've very much had gotten into the routine of just putting clothes on as quickly as possible, covering up and not paying attention to what I look like because I was very uncomfortable with myself. So it's really helped in the sense of just staying motivated on my fitness goals and things like that. Because even if it is kind of like motivation because I'm not comfortable, it's still motivation in the direction I want to go.
yeah, and you're becoming more comfortable, right?
Instead of just, yeah, and I am becoming more comfortable with just seeing myself instead of just running away from it constantly, which is good for your mental, I think.
Yeah, I agree. If you have a place of privacy, the privilege of that, something he does is even try to work out without a top on, like most men do. And I love watching it. But
She's the only person.
it helps. I don't know. I feel like it helps him, like, really get into the grind and
Totally.
not get hot, not get sweaty.
Yeah, especially for me because I'm someone who sweats in overly excessive amounts. So every time I work out, my shirts get soaked. So if I get a workout without a shirt on, it's like less laundry for me, personally, is how I see it. Not getting another sweaty shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But
Show him a beard update.
my beard is doing good. I'm very happy with how far it's come. I always wish it was more full, but I always go back and look at progress pictures, and that helps keep me grounded and motivated and see how far I've come rather than, where I want to be, which is helpful. I like looking in the past more than just focusing on where I wish I was. Seeing growth really helps me stay motivated because I know that more growth is to come, which is good.
A tip from someone from the outside, if you want to see your growth a little bit more, there's beard dyes, and it's called Just for Men. Not just for men, I use it on my eyebrows, and I'm a woman. But that's what it's called, and it's super easy dye, and it actually dyes the skin too, so if you have a missing patch, you can put it on the skin, and it'll kind of shade it in or color it in.
Yeah, just don't go too heavy on it. Most of mine has washed off. I'm not really wearing any right now, but I've used some in the past, and it's definitely worked well to help because I definitely have blonde little hairs that hide. So if anyone's like me and just has invisible hairs,
I
it's
put
a good
it on
solution.
him.
Yeah,
And
I don't trust myself.
He didn't mind it. Also, one other thing, please do not be conscious or self-conscious or hard on yourself if you get any acne. That is just the hairs fighting their way through your skin and finding their way. You can battle this by moisturizing the areas, putting on antibacterial, like ointment, super easy, or even just kind of straightening the hairs and making sure there aren't any ingrowns. These are just tips from me.
No, it's completely true because I've always had little bits of acne consistently throughout my entire life, but as I've had more beard growth come through, it seems like my acne seems to start where my hairs want to come through. So like she said, the more moisturized I keep my skin and the better I take care of my hairs, the easier that they come through and the acne starts to disappear. So just be kind to yourself. Know that nobody really notices except for you, and that you are beautiful. You are all beautiful, regardless of any acne, any red spots, or anything that's on your skin.
Remember, nobody should ever talk about you or your appearance or your body. We should, as a society, all come to an agreement that that's over. We're done. And if someone does talk about your body, I would put that right up to a stop. Like, I'm the only person that can talk about my body. Thank you. Appreciate it, but no thanks.
Just keep the positivity rolling. Kill them with kindness, and, they'll have nothing to say. And if they do, say thank you next.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it that I can think of for now, update-wise. My beautiful wife started teaching again, and she's an amazing teacher.
Yay.
And we're doing a lot better, and very happy for our next steps. So thanks for joining us. Anything else you want to add?
Thank you for supporting my husband, watching his videos, commenting, and giving him extra love, because I'm going to be busy at school now.
Yes, we appreciate it. If you like what you see and you want to join along or have any comments, just like, subscribe, and join us next time. I'll try and update as much as I can. I always say I'm gonna do more, and I don't, but I really do want to try. So give me some support, and I'll do what I can. Thanks, guys. Peace.
And love.
Peace and love.